Hey, good morning, everyone, and ahoo. Thank you for joining me today. It is Friday, January 11th, 111. Think about that today. If you were born today on a Friday, the archangel that is assigned to the day of your birth is Uriel. And boy, is he a fun one. um, Uriel is his assignation is ministration. His daily affirmation, and the one that you should always, especially uh, remember him for, is "I am the sun, and never without the light of God." And that says so much in just those few words, right? He is considered in the celestial plane as the archangel of salvation. And you're going to know why. A lot of people know him as the fire of God. Uriel started drawing attention early in his career, and he has been identified through the ages as both a cherub, which is the toddler form of an angel, and as a seraph. Of course, he's in the celestial order of a seraphim, which is a more mature angel. His earliest account of rising to the occasion is best described in the book of Revelations in as far as the role of regent of the sun. He called forth the birds to feast upon the fallen in supporting the cycle of life. He was the one that warned Noah of the impending flood. And fortunately for Noah and all of us, Raphael stepped in to help build the ark. Now you're getting it? And Uriel is the spirit of ministration and peace, always saving the day. So you're having a bad day and you think it's just going to go all to pieces, and you call in Uriel and you tell him, I need you to save the day. You don't pray. You ask angels. You pray to the Creator. The Magus claims that Uriel gave the Kabbalah to man. The key to the mystical interpretation of what they call the scripture. His mission, though, is to help you manifest stability and relief from the pressures of life when there doesn't seem to be any. So if you're open to Uriel's assistance, he will be there in a heartbeat. It's like you ask, and he's going to run to you. You cry out for God, and like all archangels, he can travel faster than the speed of light, which means that he can get from one end of the universe to the other end in less than 1 second, guys. Even less than the second, like microsecond. I don't know if that exists. Maybe I made something up. That's why he's so many places at once. He does view his responsibility as one that manifests your quest to be your best. So, you know, he makes sure that this is what you want. He's going to be there first and foremost to help you be your best. And he makes sure that you shine in everything you do, just like the sun. That's the whole idea, right? So, like any entity charged with duties and responsibilities, like in all the celestial orders, archangels have certain associations of creation that are engraved in every fiber of their etheric being. They're handed specific roles and items to govern, and in these assignments that bring them into this dimension where they can participate with us, then comes into fruition. He is a seraphim. He watches over those that are born on Friday. He works on the 6th chakra, which is your third eye. The color for him is indigo or powder blue. So if you want to wear those colors on Friday, that's perfect. And that'll remind you constantly to ask for him and to help. He checks in on Mars regularly because that is the planet that has been assigned to him. So if you have in your house, you have Mars and you need help with that, you ask Uriel. This is in the astrology side. His main issue is intuition and wisdom, but he's got this sixth sense, and if that is what you need to work on, he is going to help you with that. He loves his fragrances and oils and incense are hyacinth, violet, and rose geranium. So that's important. These are fragrances that you can have. Friday, you're going to wear a rose geranium perfume or essential oil or hyacinth or even violets. And like this morning, I wore my violet because I know that that it is Uriel's day. His crystals are amethyst, fluorite, and azurite. His life lesson is emotional intelligence. So guys, if you're in need of emotional intelligence, this is the Friday. On Fridays is the day where you need to home in on that and ask for his help so you can get to your better self. For your altar, whether you have an altar in your heart or whether you have a physical altar, a Friday altar is always good for him, and you can have a gilded mirror with a candle holder reflecting that light, an oil burner containing rose geranium, which is his oils or his scent, any tarot card depicting justice, a piece of amethyst on the altar to encourage visionary or visual abilities, an indigo colored mandala. I can't tell you how important a mandala is. A little dream catcher, a small pottery bowl for wisdom, favorite lamp, and of course a prayer chest or a Reiki box where you can be part of, and you can actually have your Friday prayers in there, your intentions, and then you manifest them in that box. Now, for the weekend, I will tell you that I got 3 cards, and the 3 cards is Friday is a victorious card, Saturday is a cleanse card, and Sunday is an in charge card. Now this is interesting because the victorious card says that, and the victorious card on a Friday is great because that means that you've gone through your week, you have actually had a pretty good week, and you're gearing up to a good weekend. And it says your hard work and persistence is finally paying off. This is the time for positive changes. Keep the positive outlook, though. You have an opportunity that all of a sudden is coming forward. Could it be on the weekend? I don't know. Maybe it's past the weekend, and the weekend is the moment that you're going to come back to life and refresh. And I'll tell you why that I feel that that's what it is. Abundance is on your side, so tread carefully so you don't miss it. Look with your eyes wide open. Again, here is the it is Friday. It is Uriel's day. He works on your third eye. Keep your eyes wide open. It's not only these 2 guys, it's also your third eye. And enjoy the good and plentiful it brings. You have finally made it. So whatever it is that you have been going through this week or past weeks, this is the Friday. Today is the day. And if you feel that you haven't really gotten there to where you want to be, then ask Uriel for help, because he will make you your best self, and he will help you do that, because in all essence, you're the one that has to do this. Now, Saturday is usually a Sabbath day. This is the day that nobody is supposed to work, and nobody is supposed to do anything other than do their cleansings and do their prayers. A lot of people say it's Sunday. Well, that was man-made because it was convenient for everyone that didn't work on a Saturday. I'm sorry, guys. It's the way that it is. Saturday is a day of rest. And the Saturday is also a day of cleansing. One of the things that you do on a Saturday, though, which is not work, is help your neighbor, help those that need, because that is a spiritual work. So if this is something you need to do, think about it and switch your days around, okay? Now, the card for Saturday, which is the cleanse card, says, this spiritual hunger you're feeling is letting you know that it's time for you to stop all that you're doing and take a moment for cleansing and recharging yourself. Perfect for the Sabbath day. Make sure you tidy everything around you physically, and then tidy your emotions, desires, and spiritual dwelling. Okay? It will make a difference in the way your life flows. Follow the path of least resistance. The less you resist, the better the flow. So Saturday is going to be a day where you guys should try to get yourselves to a point that you are more of a relaxed state. You meditate, you do your cleansings, you clean your home, you declutter your home, your soul, your mind, your spiritual being, so that on Sunday is the day that the in charge card comes to life. Well, the in charge card says time to take control. You no longer wish to be the servant. You want to control the situation you're in, your life, expenses, work, relationships, etc. Well, you just had a day of cleansing. Isn't it appropriate that now you're ready to work? Absolutely. This is the way it works. Well, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? That's what the card says. I know they're a little cheeky. Make sure you are not happy in your misery. Guys, when we know our dark place and we know that we're comfortable in our dark place, guess what? We stay in our dark place because it's something that we already know. It's like a bad relationship. We don't want to find another relationship because we have to start all over again. Well, I know what I'm going to get with this guy, so I'm going to stay here, and then I'm just going to complain all day because you're used to that. Don't be used to living like that. Get up. Get your things done. This is an illusion you need to rid yourself of now. So this little spot that you put yourself in, that you already know you're in your misery, it's an illusion that you made so that you can feel comfortable and don't have to work. Okay? Because of fear or because it's not the right time that you feel, but it's always the right time to get yourself out of any darkness that you find yourself in. Thank you for joining me today. I want to thank all my patrons for allowing me to do this every morning. Without them, I can't. And today is a beautiful Reiki day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. It's a gorgeous day outside. I'm going to see if I can get my sister Lisi to go on an adventure with us today, and we are going to post it for you. And it's just going to be a fun adventure. We're going to go out there, I think, and we're just going to razzle dazzle people. We're going to give Reiki all over the place and see what happens. We're just going to do this for everyone. So, and then some other fun things. So I want to thank you for joining. I want to bid you a hum. I want you to have a beautiful Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And please remember that it's all up to you. You're the one that can ask for help. You're the one that can pray to the Creator. You're the one that can set your best foot forward. And what a wonderful realization that you're not alone and that you have all these angels, all these guides, all these animal totems. They're helping you. You. Allow them to do so, and you'll see that your life is going to change. Why does it change for everybody else and not you? You need to verify, you need to examine, and you need to come to that conclusion that you need to make a change. And it's going to be the right change because you're in our group. We're all here to help you. You have a beautiful day. I'll see you again on Monday. Bye.